per your question, national development means increasing per capita income of citizens.
Fourth is economic development and like to increase exports. Fifth is global diplomacy and soft power.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Success Point School. This is Rajveer Singh, student of this prestigious school. Today we are going to hold debate on development and its various aspects.
Development, that is to focus on individual development on micro level. It means to ensure well-being like providing health care, education, infrastructure, facilities and improving the living standards of people.
Development is not just about the ensuring the well-being of individual but ensuring the well-being of entire nation. Development must be focused on nation building. I think that the primary goal should be nation and macro level development.
According to my view, human development should be focused. By prefixing human before development simply mean it is human which is important. Building of nation should be start from development of citizens' rights.
Maybe our primary goals can be human development, but we shouldn't forget that without economical, political and social development, it can't be achieved. So both should be achieved simultaneously.
Can someone summarize what is national development? As per your question, national development means increasing per capita income of citizens and providing better jobs, better wages, good health, education to all. And also for 21st century, we should provide infrastructure of economic growth and digital growth.
Fine, but you know that there is disparity in average or per capita income. The per capita income does not show real picture. It hides distribution of income. It hides disparity in income. For example, per capita income of India is around 8 lakh per annum. Do you think every person is earning 8 lakh per annum in India? I don't think so.
Don't measure everything on the basis of per capita income. Bangladesh have a higher per capita income in comparison to India, but I don't think so it can match the development level of India. Now we have become 4 trillion economy. Do Bangladesh stand anywhere?
Okay, let's not measure everything on per capita income, according to your opinion. But what about infant mortality rate? It is around in India 30 and literacy rate it is still around 74% in India, and our net attendance ratio is still in moderate phase. Why? Because we always focus for micro level development and not micro level and individual development.
It's been more than 75 years of independence. We had always centralized our plans and focused on national development. Remember the 5 years plans? We have centralized and gradually achieved a big literacy rate from 15% to 74%. Infant mortality rate is brought down by national health development. Therefore, national development should be focused.
People are still jobless with 4 trillion economy of the country. Farmers don't have proper storage and transport facilities. Border districts are facing water crisis. Over 30 crore people in our nation are below poverty line. We should focus on micro level and individual development first.
Okay, I agree a little bit. If you look a bigger scenario, farmers have benefited by DBT, direct benefited transfer, as well as poverty concern. India is provide food grade to 80 crore people by public distributed system and fair price shops. Foreign investment will increase as well as job opportunity will be increased.
We are only discussing about economic development, but what about social development and reforms? Still in our India, we are facing many kind of religious orthodoxy, untouchability, inferior treatment of women, caste discrimination. Was these the social justice our framers of constitution vision for India?
For social justice, our country and constitution has incorporated many provisions, which is leading us to a fair society like. First, religious freedom. In Article 25 also mentions to interfere and eliminate the evils of religion. Second, providing reservations to backward classes as ensuring gradually now their significant presence in government and administration. Third, women were recently provided reservations in legislature of country. Social reform is a gradual process. It cannot be achieved in a fortnight.
Yes, I agree with you that India has developed a lot since 75 years. But India still have cases of dowry, child marriage, domestic violence for both male and female. Day by day, rape and harassment cases are increasing. People lack moral obligations and judicial system is not transparent to provide you a timely justice. Corruption forbids us to do any social reforms.
First, India introduced a low-cost system to effective counter-corruption. Second, child marriage, rape incident, robbery are main issues which can be eliminated by the education for all or universal education. Judicial reforms are also under process. Digital India has to make its transparency and its effective tool to make awareness.
The question regarding to development is also that how India can become a superpower.
India can superpower by first is strong infrastructure and manufacturing like Make in India. Second is digital and technology leadership. Third is world-class education and innovation. Fourth is economic development and like to increase exports. Fifth is global diplomacy and soft power.
India can also become a superpower by youth empowerment, environmental protection, political stability, and sustainable growth.
So these were various dimensions of development. Thank you.